Hey everybody, welcome to Fun with Kinesiology. I'm Tamia and this is Hank. Do this. Remember, the flexors are fun. Flexors, flexors, flexors. Flexors are fun. Okay, flexor carpi radialis originates at the common flexor tendon from the medial epicondyle of the humerus, traveling down to insert at the bases of the second and third metacarpals. The second and third metacarpals. Actions of flexor carpi radialis include flex the wrist, abduct the wrist, and flex the elbow. Flexor carpi radialis. So, palmaris longus, left arm, right arm. Palmaris longus originates at the common flexor tendon, which originates here at the medial epicondyle of the humerus. Medial epicondyle of the humerus, common flexor tendon. Palmaris longus inserts at the flexor retinaculum and the palmar aponeurosis. Flexor retinaculum and palmar aponeurosis. Flexor retinaculum and palmar aponeurosis. The actions of palmaris longus include tensing the palmar fascia, which looks like this, like holding water. Tense the palmar fascia, flex the wrist, and of course, flex the elbow. Tense the palmar fascia, flex the wrist, flex the elbow. Palmaris longus. Flexor carpi ulnaris. Flexor carpi ulnaris has two heads. The humeral head originates at the common flexor tendon of the medial epicondyle of the humerus, and the ulnar head originates at the posterior surface of the proximal half of the ulna. The posterior surface of the proximal half of the ulna. Flexor carpi ulnaris goes down to insert at the pisiform, bum, 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 and the hook of the hamate, and the base of the fifth metacarpal, Actions include flex the radiocarpal joint. Adduct the wrist, ulnar deviation, and assist to flex the elbow, the humeral ulnar joint. Flexor carpi ulnaris. Flexor digitorum superficialis originates at the common flexor tendon from the medial epicondyle of the humerus, the ulnar collateral ligament, the coronoid process of the ulna, the interosseous membrane, and the shaft of the radius. The shaft of the radius. Whoa, wait a minute. What's an interosseous membrane? Inter means between, osseous means bone. So the interosseous membrane is the membrane in between these bones. Interosseous membrane. Good luck.
Flexors are fun.
Flexor digitorum superficialis inserts by 4 tendons, so it comes down here and separates out into 4 tendons going to the sides of the middle and distal phalanges on the digits 2 through 5. Middle and distal phalanges of digits 2 through 5. Flexor digitorum superficialis. Actions include flex the 2nd through 5th fingers, or digits, at the metacarpophalangeal joints. So those would be here. Bye-bye. And at the proximal interphalangeal joints, as well as to flex the wrist. Flexor digitorum superficialis.
Flexor digitorum profundus originates at the anterior and medial surface of the proximal 3/4 of the ulna. It does not cross the elbow. Flexor digitorum profundus inserts again by 4 tendons coming under the flexor retinaculum into the bases of the distal phalanges. The bases of the distal phalanges 2 through 5. Actions of the flexor digitorum profundus include flexing the 2nd through 5th fingers at the metacarpophalangeal joints and the distal interphalangeal joints, like so. The distal interphalangeal joints. Flexor digitorum profundus. Flexors are fun!